Today, the question I want to talk about is how do we find a sense of peace and well being and happiness when things are difficult around us and when our lives are very challenging? This has been like the central question of my life, to find a path to well being and inner peace and a sense of ease, even in the midst of extremely difficult circumstances that maybe aren't going away, right? Especially when we have a special or high needs child. Like it's an epic ongoing marathon of challenge. It's not like we go through this difficult thing and then we move out of it into a different phase. I mean, that may be true eventually, right? But for most of us, it's ongoing. It's day in, day out, year after year. And we have to find a way to be okay in the midst of that, because it's too long to wait for things to really change or shift in the environment around us in order to find our own happiness and well-being. So this is what I have dedicated myself to, is answering this question. How do we have that sense of inner well-being when things are so tough? And so my answer to that is that we have to go inwards, that we have to work on ourselves internally and figure out how we can be grounded and connected within, no matter what is going on around us. And of course, we're going to be impacted and influenced by the people around us and their state of being. Like, that's just human. We're going to be, kind of pulled off center at times. But how do we quickly come back to center? And in that way, I just want to talk about how much happiness and well-being is inside work, right? We cannot wait around for things to change around us. We can't wait around to find the perfect job or the perfect partner or for our child to get better or whatever it is, because those things may not happen, right? And we could spend a lifetime waiting for everything outside of us to line up exactly right so that we can then be happy, right? No, it's like, start today, no matter how messy or how difficult things are around you, starting today to find a sense of connection inside. And that's why happiness really is an inside job. It is possible to find a sense of groundedness and peace and well-being and happiness on the inside that can be steady no matter what is going on around you on the outside. And so, to go into how to do that would be too much to cover in this short video, but I just wanted to share that today, that it is possible to find happiness and well-being and a sense of inner groundedness, even when in a very difficult situation that has no sign of letting up anytime soon. And B, that it's inner work. It is about how we tend to ourselves, our own well-being, how we nurture a sense of wholeness and completeness within ourselves that is completely independent of the circumstances and the other people in our life. So just those messages, I think, can be so helpful to know that that is possible, and that we need to stop looking outside of ourselves for happiness, right? The only true answer, like the true lasting happiness and well-being, is completely just inside. So that is so much what I share with my clients, and I wanted to share that a little bit here with you. If you're interested in learning more about the work that I do, there's a link below this video to get my free essential survival guide for mamas of special and high needs children. And just sending out hope and love, and there are ways to make it better and to be okay in the midst of a storm. How can we be that rock for ourselves first and foremost, but then for the people around us, particularly our children, and particularly our special or high needs children? How can we be that rock when there is a storm raging around us? And just the message of hope that it is possible.